Hello, dear students. So now from today we will be starting the first chapter of class 6th political science, that is understanding diversity. Okay. Now if I just ask you, what do you mean by the term diversity here? Diversity means where you do not have the similarity. Like if you see, like let's say this is India here. Okay. Now if you see in India, you have different regions there, isn't it? Like suppose the people who are there in the Gujarat region would be speaking Gujarati, isn't it? Like say suppose the people who are there in the Kerala region would be speaking the Malayalam language. Okay. Like say suppose the people who are there in the West Bengal region would be speaking the Bengali. So here you can see the diversity in terms of the language, isn't it? We have the diversity in terms of language. Similarly, we have the diversity means where we do not have the similarity in terms of religion also. Okay. Some are Buddhist, some are Sikhs, some are following Islam. So again we can see the diversity in terms of the religion also in India, isn't it? Then we can see the diversity in terms of the region also. In region, like suppose some are living there in the peninsular region. Okay. Let's say this is the peninsular region. Some are living there in this one region, peninsular region. Some might be living there in the desert. Okay. Desert or Rajasthan. Okay. So there are we have there, so that is how we have the different regions also. Okay. So we do have the diversity on the basis of, in terms of religion also we have diversity. In terms of the languages also we have the diversity, because we are speaking different languages there in the different region, isn't it? Then we have the diversity in terms of the regions also. Like here some are living in the desert area, some are living in the Deccan Plateau. Okay. So these are some different regions also. Okay. So that is how we can have the diversity in terms of religion. We can have the diversity in terms of region also. We can have the diversity in terms of the culture also. Like the culture, if you go there in the hilly areas, there you would find the different culture there. Okay. So different area, you would be just knowing about the different cultures also, isn't it? So we have the diversity in terms of the culture also. Then at the same time we have the diversity in terms of the language also. Now if you see, we can have the diversity in many terms, like in religion, region, culture, and language. So these are the four terms on the basis of which we can understand the diversity. Okay. So let me write this all. So this is how we can have the diversity in different terms. We can have the diversity in terms of religion, region, culture, language, etc. Okay. Now if we talk about the diversity in terms of the language here. Okay. So there, if you see, a person in Gujarat would speak Gujarati. Okay. Like say a person in West Bengal would speak Bengali. Similarly, a person in Kerala would speak Malayalam. So that is how we have the different type of languages also. So now you just can see we have the diversity in terms of the language here. Okay. So this is how we are understanding the diversity. Okay. Now let's discuss the diversity in terms of the other things like religion, region, etc. Okay. Now if you see the diversity on the basis of religion, so now as we say that the India is predominantly a Hindu society, but still we do have some other religions also. Like we have Sikhs also, we have Islam, we have Buddhism here, we have Parsis here, we have Jews here, we have the Jainism here. So different kind of religions are also here. So that is how we can say we do have the diversity in terms of the religion also. Okay. Now if you are talking about the diversity in terms of the region also, so the region can be marked on the basis of geographical condition, because some are having the, because different regions are having the different geographical conditions. Then we can just mark the region on the basis of the economic condition also. Okay. Like poor, rich, etc. And we can, where development is there and where are underdeveloped, and where we have in the development undergoing taking place. Okay. Like on the basis of economic condition we can have the three categories there. Some are developed, like in the plains we have the developed areas. Some are underdeveloped. Okay. And some are very, you can say, very far from the development. There is no development taking place. Or so this is how we can divide the regions on the basis of different economic conditions there. Okay. Then similarly we can divide on the basis of social conditions also, the societies that are there. So we can divide on the basis of society also all the religions. Okay, now if we divide, if you just see the diversity on the basis of geographical condition, so we have the coastal region, like suppose if you see in India, this region is the coastal region which is near to the sea ocean. Okay, so we have coastal region, then we have the Deccan Plateau region, this one Deccan Plateau region, then we have the desert here in the western part. Okay, so this is how we can divide, or we can have the diversity on the basis of region also, isn't it? So this is how we are understanding the diversity. Okay, and we would be continuing in the next lecture from here. Till then, stay tuned and keep watching. Thank you. Have a good day.